Okay, now he's got his other one, this one here, which I'm going to glass today, 9.1 by 23 by 3 and 8, and I'll just check this to see how the feed's going, just to make sure it's on. Oh, there you go, it's live now. Okay, I'll just leave that on. My FB rocker, fish burger. Looks bloody nice. So let's get started. Hang on, I'll put my telly on so I'm not alone. Right, that's just on the background for me. Now, I will cut the tail at the right length. (7'2". I'll double check that. Yep, 7'2". Looks like I'm wasting a lot of the blank, but I'm not. This is dead flat from the middle through to the tail, so it doesn't matter what length I do around here, I've got a variable of about this much, and it gives me the width and the thickness. Keep that. It gives me the width and the thickness I need through the tail. I'll trim it down a little bit, but that looks better. Excuse me. Looking good. I don't have to take much off this one. Basically 1/8 off the top and bottom, so very little. So I'm not going to be really rough with the planing on this. I'm going to be quite slow and keep it nice and neat. You might notice that. So first up, I'm just going to get this concave sorted out in the nose. I want it flat. The blank sometimes ends up with concave. Righto, so that's flat, that's what I want. Now I've got to sort this rocker out. Just getting the thickness right. 2 1/4. This will be way thicker than that, so I've got to bring this tail down. I'm going to bring this down by 3/8. check me rocker. Righto, so that's got to flatten that, put the rocker in that tail. Righto, so I've just started putting some, because this blank is flat and I've got to increase the rocker. That's how you do it. Put my stick on again. A bit more. Check that it's going in straight, which it is. Righto, now I can check where the thickness is at in the tail. Nearly there, only got to go a fraction more. That's the nose. Perfect, looking good. So all this is pretty well math to a point. A bit more on the tail. Looking good. Now, you'll see people, look at that, that's perfectly straight, perfectly blended, no steps. You'll see some people that like the cross cut. I hate cross cutting, but you can do what you want. As you can see, that's spot on. I like the idea of it flowing and being a bit nicer that way. But you don't have to, you know, if you want a cross cut, if you don't want to, don't. Righto, that's perfect. Now let me check it this way. Check the deck. Sorry, I need the light on. It's not bad. I'll just get rid of a bit of the spot in here. Spot on, perfect. Righto. That foil looks really nice. Now I'm going to cut the concave in the tail. This part here. Right, it's a nice 1/2 inch concave. Put the aircon back on, doesn't take long to get hot. Now I want it 1/2 inch on the tip. I only got to take a touch more off. Yep, fraction more off. On this side. Beautiful. Now, I've got to stagger this. I want to check my rocker. I'll take a little bit out of here. Beautiful. What I want. Now check the depth. I want it 8/4, 3/8. Yeah, spot on. That looks good. Beautiful. Now just make sure it's square. I'll put that on the tail. Then I'll look down it. Righto, that's sitting pretty darn good. That side's up a fraction. Tiniest little bit. This is before I start planing, because once I plane this, that'll be it. Righto, perfect. So that's perfect. Now I've only got an 8 I can plane off this one, so I've got to plane really slowly, otherwise the blank's going to tear, and really neatly. So I just see where the 8th is, right there. Here we go. So I'm going to go really slow. Because I'm really close to the skin. So you can see that's nice and neat. See that? Super slow. See there? Super slow. I'd say I've just shit a bearing. Well, there we go. Something just shit itself, and I'd say it's me bearing. Check my cords. No, they're right. How's that for live action? Was it my bearing? That was rather dramatic, wasn't it? Worst part is, I bought some bearings and I replaced them not long ago. Okay, so, oh no, here we go. This doesn't look good. Something's going on in here. No, that looks alright. Shit. Bit of grease coming out of there. First thing I'm going to do is blow it out. How's that for a live action? Now, check my belts first. Pretty sure it wasn't the belt. And no, this doesn't happen often. Might be the belt. I don't know. I'll tell you in a second. No, the belts are okay. So what I will look at, Bart, is this space okay? Yep, that's good. Make sure this isn't moving. No. Oh, I know what it is. Maybe it's a brush, although it kept running. So this is where we're evaluating what's fucked up. I hope there wasn't anything metal in the fucking blank. That could explain it. It hit right here. No, there wouldn't be anything metal in the blank. So that's right. Next thing I'm going to check is my blades. No, they're not loose, they haven't hit anything. And that's not rattling. But it looks like, I'm checking this, something's hit there. Now, has a screw come off? No, there's no screws missing. Just checking here. No, no screws missing. Okay, I'll turn it back on and just give it a start. This should not be doing that. Now just take my earmuffs off. Now let me check here to make sure that bearing is okay. No, that's okay. Nothing in there. Now that is really strange, because you've seen it was doing all sorts of stuff, but judging by this, the blade's not damaged, but there seems to be a little scratch there that's fresh, and here, and I think something did get caught in there. Now it's nothing to do with my mechanism, no screws are missing. So I'll sit it back upright and rev it and see what happens. Now, I check for heat. Now I check for heat. If anything's wearing, there would be heat. Okay, so there's no heat from that bearing, no heat from nothing. I'd say I've hit something in the plywood stringer, and it's, you've seen the video, I'm going to go back and watch it later, but I'm going to keep going. But it felt like I hit some metal and something got stuck in here, but nothing's loose, nothing's missing. So I'm going to plane the rest of this, but let me have a look here where I've that was a nice way to wake up in the morning. Okay, right here it did something. Aha. Is there anything in here? Wow, this is blown me away. So I'm going to go a bit more because the machine appears to be fine. It's almost like it hit something because, hang on, what's that there? Hang on, because it started right here. That is weird. Righto, so let's plane a bit more and see what happens. Yeah, it appears to have gone lower. Wow, I cannot explain that one. That is the first time that's ever happened. Righto. The only thing I could think of is something within the blank yeah, because this is cut lower than what the blade cut, so there might have been something in the blank. Could have been any, could have been a nail. Now that is weird. Scared the fuck out of me. Right. So this is the super deep concave. So what I do is machine this part. That's going to make a good video, isn't it? Fucking great video. Surfboard maker runs over a bit of metal in blank. That's the only thing I can think of. Because if you hit a nail or something in timber with a saw, that's what happens. Pretty full on. Right, that's looking good. The only thing I was peed off about, I've got to shape this board, and I would put my spare planer on, but oh no, I left it at Bob's, so bugger. Which isn't a bad thing, I mean I get it, but far out. Means I'd have to, so I want this board shaped in the next hour. Wow, that was full on. I thought the whole wheel came off my planer. That's what it sounded like. Right, so that looks good. I'll leave that for the moment. Now I've got to roll this deck. That's flat. Right. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? That was like, did you? Okay, what the fuck was that? What the hell? Ah, okay. My bearing shit itself. Fuck. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Fuck, 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 fuck. Well, that's weird. Only because I've got to get this board shaped, and well, this tests this. I got my old planer there, so it looks like I'm going back to the old days. So what's happened, I'd say, is the bearing shit itself. So I get to use one of these things, because my other planer is at Bob's. Just seeing which one I'll use. Bloody hell. Doesn't matter. Now I got to do this shit with the cord around my arm. Bloody hell. What a pain in the ass. Only because the bearing's going to take me about an hour and a bit to do, and I haven't got time, so I have to. This is a brand new planer, hardly been used, so let's see how it works. And now I've got to do the old power cord over the shoulder. Oh, except I can't wind a full cut. Okay. Oh, this sucks. This is why I got my bobslide. That's alright. Look at this, I'm going to dirty my room. Oh my goodness. All this is going to get covered in dust. That's all right. But nothing like going back to the old days. Bloody thing. Sorry. Bloody. Ah. That looks pretty darn good. Righto, old planer. Excuse me. Let's see if I still got it. Now, do the smallest cut. Yep. It's cutting nice. Now this has still got all its sharp edges on it, so it gets caught on the foam. It's alright. I've only got to plane the rails last, so I haven't got much to do. Can't believe that fucked up. Righto. Yeah, I can't believe that bearing fucked up at that moment. Righto. Put this up here. It just shows the stock standard one that has, I haven't even adjusted the blades on it. So that one's purely straight out the box from Ryobi. So I'm gonna have to get new bearing. I've got bearings, so that's okay. Yeah, so what happened was the bearing might have jumped out of the bit, like one of the round balls might have jumped out, but not now, please. But it was nice and exciting. We got a good GoPro view of it. Righto. I'll have to put a title. Planer breaks down, scares shaper. Scares the shit out of shaper. Righto. That's looking good. Now cut the outline out. But that's what happens with your tools. It can, you know, like I've got another saw, I've got another one of these sanders. I've got spare tools and everything. I had a spare planer, but I didn't have it set up, so because you got to put all the ducting thing on it, the connection. Maybe I'll get one set up, or set one of these ones up. Right, let me get this outline done. Yeah, how exciting was that? So, $23. Excuse me. So the problem with air conditioning is you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You need it because it's so bloody gets so hot. Righto, hello fish burger, where are you? Sorry, my template's got mixed up. Shortboard is down there. What's that one? That's PRB, I think. Yeah, pregnant rice bubble. Fucking hell, that's an oldie. That's the Cole Smith one. The fish burger's all the way out the back here. Sorry, I've moved almost. I'm gonna have to get another rack. Might move that and put it there. You end up with so many templates. I only make a template when it becomes a model. And a couple of these have become models. 7.6 single fin. Wow, you can go up here for a second. Reno burger. Here we go, fish burger. 7.4. What's this one? 7.2. Let me have a look. I don't want to. Oh no, this one does up to 7.2. Here we go. Perfect. That's what we want, mate. That was a bit of excitement, wasn't it? Let me check out how wide this tail ends up. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Alright, let's get that set up. Down a touch. Yeah, that was a bit of excitement. Absolute bit of excitement. Looks good. Whoopsies. Do that again. There we go. Easy peasy. Curve looks nice. Not bad. Now let's cut this outline out. Right, so getting there. Clean as you go. I'll go and have a cup of coffee. I'll clean up this outline, then I'll just go and have a quick coffee. This is looking beautiful. Checking out the outline. It's only a mil or so here and there to get it perfect. How's that look? Beautiful. Righto, let's get this little bit right here. Getting there. There's all different ways of doing this. No way's the right way. You do it the way you want to do it. There's no right way. I see people do it with blades and more bendy saws all the way around. Do it whichever way you want to do it. Yep, that's what I reckon. Do it your way. So I'll go and have a cuppa once I clean this bit up. Looking good. Look at that. Looking good. I'll just do this bit here while I've got the rasp in my hand. Check that out, that looks good. Done. Now, let's see what the time is. $7:30. So I'll go and have a cuppa There you go. There's me blowing myself down. The delay. Righto, so I'm going to stop this and then I'm going to go and have a cup. But this is